give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all and I don't feel. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back on.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, a pair of NFC West rivals set to do battle. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Seattle. Chooses to bring this one out, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? Former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you gritty.
Big gain downfield. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Here's Darnold to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space, D. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Cooper caught the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throwing now, off play action. He isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
You know the biggest positive for Kyler a season ago? I really believe this, Kate. He was healthy. Right, we talk about the greatest ability being availability. Well, he was healthy for fully 17 games, something he hadn't done the previous 2 years.
And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now we're on it here. It's James Conner. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Wilson on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Michael Wilson. It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinal first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down carry for Conner. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an All-Pro, you stick someone like that.
Seahawks with 6 DBs out there. Third down coming up. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Off his back foot, hurling this deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this. It's about receiver screen.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. Anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. A couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Here's Darnold. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Gets it again. He does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to run it with Walker. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the second. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Myers gets the point after the go. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Ready to start this drive with Connor. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 19. Buying some time left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Murray to throw. There's a screen. It's Connor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's plays like that, kid, right wrong. Do I sit and judge defense? I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Seahawks and receiver Cooper Kupp taking the field once again. New set of downs for him from the 46. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and he's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Walker will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle.
And goal.
It's the Seahawks,
4-yard line.
who have 2nd and 4. Here's another 4. He's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks blow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
On the gun, it's Murray. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column. Because as you're seeing today, it's hard to disrupt the rhythm, the continuity.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands. They'll
punt it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ball in his hands right around midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Seahawks and receiver Cooper Kupp taking the field once again. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Darnold now to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10 now. Completed over the middle. Solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where I promise you the weather is much nicer than what we've been watching. But who doesn't love a snow globe game? And the meteorologists tell us we're in for more of it in the second half. So time now to get back out and join our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. Arizona has the football first to start the 3rd, and here comes its offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
You know, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Kyler looking to throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Collects this to the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Seahawks and receiver Cooper Kupp taking the field once again. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Darnold. To the left and pulled in by Kupp. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. And again, an interception is thrown. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Darnold looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he's 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Throw right side, cut by Wilson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Murray with the sneak. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Arizona.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Connor here from the gun. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Murray keeps it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Offense to the line for 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw, Murray. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing here, Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Walker on 1st down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing now, off play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Throwing from the gun here. This is Cox. That's Walker. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third total score this game.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get on handoff, pin off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Rolling left, buying some time. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Getting out to his left. He's out in the clear. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Arizona.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain.
Here's Connor on the option. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Murray to throw here on 3rd. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Working quickly here.
At the 14-yard line. A gain of 19 yards.
Connor on the inside give. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He was brought down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up
On 2nd down, run with Connor. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up
Murray on 3rd down. Escapes out to the left. And he's brought down after a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
a gain of 2
Here he
yards.
goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get up to the turf and force a turnover on downs. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Yards on the pickup.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks, well, they could probably just run away and hide. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 24. Rolling out to his left. He's running with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down.
Gonna pass it here. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
He was defended by Garrett Williams.
Just about every draw play in the book is headed right up the gut, but that doesn't mean you can ignore those DNs and the pressure they create on the edges. You got to hold them off, and if you don't, well, bad things happen just like that.
Here he is on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
A 4-yard loss. It's
Here's Darnold to throw. Wide open, downfield, got it! And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They give up the gut to Walker. Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it might take these fans some time to get out of here with this wintry weather, Brock. Snowplows definitely needed out there on those roads. They can take all the extra time to celebrate in the stands with each other. We believe as their guys get the winter win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.